Jamin.
Hi.
Thank you for inviting us to the College of Aviation for your 50-question interview.
No problem.
I have 50 questions for you to answer in a ridiculously short amount of time. Ready or not? Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
What's the first thing you did this morning?
Woke up.
What's the first thing you ate today?
Sandwich, peanut butter and jelly.
Is that your typical breakfast?
It has been for this week.
And what's the first thing you had to drink?
Water, tons of it.
So would you choose pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes, definitely.
Sausage or bacon?
Bacon.
Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers.
Ketchup or mustard?
Oh, ketchup. Mustard sucks.
Do you follow a rather strict diet for running?
As much as I can.
So what's your favorite junk food then?
My favorite junk food? Ooh, Kit Kats.
If you had to give up Kit Kats for a year, could you do it?
Kill me now.
So you wouldn't be able to give them up for the rest of your life either?
No way.
And where do you call home?
Kingsland, Georgia is about an hour and a half away from here.
What do you miss most about that?
The people.
And what made you decide on Embry-Riddle for cross country?
What I did in high school, I loved it. I fell in love with it, and yeah, just love it.
What's the best perk about running cross country for Embry-Riddle?
The running.
What's the best part about being a senior runner this year?
A lot of responsibilities placed on you, which I kind of like, and I get to be a leader on the team, so it's helpful, kind of fostering the younger group into where we're going, especially with the D2 transition.
Do you have any postgraduate plans?
Well, hopefully I'll be working for Lockheed Martin. I've applied for a few physical positions with them, but we'll see. I'm keeping my options open.
And what will you miss most about Embry-Riddle Cross Country?
The people.
What about Daytona Beach?
Not the people. Let's see. I would say the beach. Yeah.
What's the #1 reason you decided to become a runner?
Well, it's actually interesting. I started out, I would run back and forth in my house, like just touch a wall, go out there, touch a wall, it would calm me. And then I'd start running around my kitchen table, so it just started as a kind of a relaxer type of thing. And eventually that turned into a sport.
So what's the coolest thing in this room?
The people.
Can you introduce us to some of these people?
Yeah, sure. This guy right here, his name is Zach. He's an excellent student and an even better friend. This guy, right now they're doing lab hours, so brand new people will come in that I may not know. Your name is? Logan. This guy is Logan, and he's doing pretty good based on what I've heard. I've got to keep a weather ear for incorrect phraseology, or else, what's the point of this?
And what's the coolest thing in the College of Aviation?
I'd say the suborbital spaceflight simulator, which is where I work as well. It's right here if you guys want to take a look at it.
Yeah, do you mind showing us?
Yeah, cool. All right, guys. Eric, you're in charge right now. Turn the lights back off. Okay.
So Jamin, what's your craziest moment ever?
Craziest moment ever? While running or
just ever?
Craziest moment ever. Let's see. It's an interesting question. Craziest moment ever. I guess my most recent craziest moment ever was, you guys can come in a little bit more, right? So asking my supervisor back there is Dr. Seahouse, but I guess my most recent craziest moment ever was this past weekend. I had a few friends come over for a karaoke night, and right now I have 4 dogs in my apartment. So when they opened the door, all of the dogs just jettisoned out. And I didn't find out about this until I came out of the bathroom, so I had to run across the entire complex trying to get my dogs. And I left my keys on the ground, didn't find them until 2 days later. So that was probably my most recent craziest moment ever.
Did you have a question for Jamin?
Is this part of the official spaceflight simulator video?
It will be. Yeah.
Just interested. Right, so you're all set up for this afternoon?
Yes, sir.
So what are you going to do? Show them how to fly a mission, and they're going to sit in and fly a mission, or?
Yeah, I'm going to charge this thing up and start flying. Like they say, you just want to see it fly. So
'Cause I think that one's a pilot, isn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably let him fly it.
Yeah,
And,
so I think they definitely want to fly.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. We can make that happen.
So just see how they do.
Okay.
All right, good. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Jamin, we won't count those towards your questions.
Okay. Thank you.
So what's your craziest cross-country moment?
My craziest cross-country moment. Let's see. Craziest cross-country moment. That's a good one. Let's see. I think last year we're on a long run. After each and every meet, we do a long run, about 2 hours long. And I was running, and it was one of those drawbridge. So I ran up the drawbridge, ran down the other side. I'm coming on my way back, and the drawbridge is up. So for some reason, I'm thinking, okay, this isn't the right way to go because that bridge was down, not knowing that it was a drawbridge. So I got lost for another 2 hours. So imagine being stranded. I don't have my phone with me. Being stranded and not being able to call anyone, and my teammates having to come out and find me. So a 2-hour run turned into a 4-hour run. I think that was pretty crazy.
And do you have any race day rituals?
Race day rituals. Let's see. Before I start, right before the gun goes off, I always tell myself a joke either in my head or out loud. One of the jokes I use out loud is, "Hey, so we're running a 400, right?" Or I'll just say some other random sport that we're about to do other than what we're going to do. Get to laugh about 1% of the time.
Does anybody actually respond, or do they just laugh to your joke?
They either it's more of a "what is your problem" look, like what other than a laugh. Like I said, it's a 1% laugh. It's mostly. Yeah.
Do you have any post-race rituals?
Post-race rituals. Well, other than the cool down, I'll usually get to myself at some point and pray, just thank God for, no matter what the result, I'll thank God for allowing my teammates to come out there today and, perform to the best of their abilities. But other than that, no. Oh! Eating a burger.
Where do you go for a burger?
Daily Grind is the best place in Daytona Beach. I believe it's... Crap, I can't even remember the road it's on. But it is the best place in Daytona Beach to get a burger. I always get the Texas Roadhouse burger. It's like bacon wrapped in a burger, so obviously that's... Yeah, I like bacon and burgers, so yeah, it works.
So what is the suborbital spaceflight simulator all about?
The suborbital spaceflight simulator, well, minus the Cessna cockpit, it's modeled after the Lynx Mark 1, which is the suborbital aircraft that's being created right now by X-Corps. Right now, this guy back here, my lead tech, Nick Karlstrom, is working diligently to get it FAA approved. This is actually the first...
That's true. I'm working on that one right now.
Yeah, okay, so we'll leave him alone. But this is actually the first suborbital simulator on a college campus, and if the FAA approves it, it would be the first FAA-regulated simulator on the college campus. We've had people from Project Possum, the astronauts come and train in this simulator, so we just want that to mean something. We've had Nicole Stott, Patty Wagstaff, and coming up now on the 13th, we have the STM conference, which is the Space Traffic Management Conference, and we have people from NASA coming up here to check out the simulator. So there's a lot going on, and we're continually developing it. And this area right here will hopefully one day be the Mission Control Center, and that dream is definitely becoming a reality.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
And what is your favorite thing to wear that's blue?
Favorite thing to wear that's blue? I guess you're looking at it. I don't have to wear pants. Don't put that on there.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, this is probably my favorite thing to wear that's blue this year.
Do you have any blue shoes?
Do I have any blue shoes? I actually do, and I can't find them. So if you're watching this video and you've seen my shoes, or you've been in my house, one of my teammates, I feel like it was stolen as a prank, please return them. I like them.
Nice PSA.
All right.
Can you describe your perfect running shoe?
My perfect running shoe. Well, yeah, every runner's different. I used to, I think my perfect running shoe is really lightweight, green, neon green, yeah, and
What's the hardest part about being a student athlete?
Time management. It's also the most rewarding part because you get to learn those skills, and it definitely translates into your career. And it's something that I've, through experience, through internships, and different job interviews, it definitely gets brought up, and it's definitely something to put on your resume. So it helps out a lot, but it's also very difficult to master that skill coming to college.
It's the easiest part.
What's the easiest part about being an athlete? It's a free workout. it's a workout that it's pretty consistent. You can stay in shape pretty easily. You got to go to practice because they're paying you to be here. And you also love the sport, I'm sorry. You also love the sport. So yeah.
And what's your favorite thing to do in your free time?
My favorite thing to do in my free time? Let's see. I would say probably my favorite thing to do. Well, it's a tough one. Because I do like to do a lot of things. I love going to movies. I love bowling. I love karaoke. But I think my favorite thing to do is just daydream, probably. And not, unnecessary daydreaming. It's just like kind of seeing where I want my life to go and seeing how I can change certain things. But yeah, I guess daydreaming. I love doing that. And it fosters creativity.
And what's the best way to spend a night off from homework and cross country?
Best way to spend a night off from homework? Movies, good burger right afterward, in bed by 11 o'clock.
What about an entire weekend off?
An entire weekend, 2 movies, 2 burgers, in bed by midnight.
So what's your favorite class at Embry-Riddle?
My favorite class at Embry-Riddle. I would have to say the tower class, the tower lab that we just came out of. It's a lot of fun. It's like playing a video game, basically. And it's also rewarding getting to see, because I am an air traffic major, even though I'm not really going that route anymore, but it was definitely rewarding at the time to get to see what I potentially wanted to do and get to see that played out and see the aircraft take off and crash. And
Least favorite?
Least favorite? Oh my god, you're trying to get me in trouble. Let's see, my least favorite class. Least favorite. Oh, aircraft accident investigation. It's the class I'm in right now, and it is my least favorite class. Just because with the 50-minute block, I don't think we get as much information as we need to get. And the problem with that is the class is extremely difficult. The teacher I love, he's my favorite professor, but it's my least favorite class just because it's such a hard class for it to be that time constrained with the 50-minute blocks we have now. So, yeah.
Aside from you being interested in aviation, would you rather drive, fly, or sail?
Drive, fly, or sail? Sail, just because of the song, honestly. I'm sailing away, set an open course for the Virgin Seas.
If you could sail anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Where would I go if I could sail anywhere in the world? Germany?
Have you ever been to Germany before?
No.
Is there anyone you would bring with you?
Anyone I would bring with me? My little brother.
And what are 5 items you would bring with you?
5 items I would bring with me. Okay, let's see. Inception, because it's my favorite movie. Let's see, I guess I need a good book. Artemis Fowl. I don't know if you've heard of that book. Brick House. Not Brick House. What's the burger place I mentioned earlier? I can't remember the name. Daily Grind. Daily Grind. I'd bring the entire restaurant. Let's see, 4. Nick, of course, because
Thank you, I was waiting for
what a
that.
great friend he is.
Thank you.
And 5, I'd My little brother.
And what are 3 things you would do while in Germany?
3 things I would do while in Germany. I'd learn German, because I've always wanted to learn German. I would, learn German, probably visit a few museums. I'm not really a museum guy, and eat all the German cuisine I can.
All right, last question.
Here we go.
What are your famous last words?
Famous last words. Die how you lived, fast and all of a sudden. Don't drag it out. There's no point in that.
All right, thank you for your 50 answers, Jamin. We'll let you get back to work and lab. Enjoy your day.
All right, thank you. 50 more questions with Embry-Riddle student athletes. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, ERAU Athletics.